Good day, human Latiosites. So this is Latios Azurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So, let's begin. So last time we took on Mantike and a few newer main stages in Violetta Palace. We went up to Binacle. This time we're going to go for Rampardos, but first we have another daily stage. So today is Solrock Day. Isn't that sound sunny? Sun and moon confirmed. Alright, so let's just pick a Pokemon and let's just do it. Let's just jump right into it. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to use Mega Garchomp even though I don't know who... You know what, whatever. We'll see what happens. Okay. Well, that worked. That worked. Okay. I want to get the Mega Evolution off, which is kind of obvious, but at the same time, I want to get combos. Alright, you're going to add more Solrock. Let's get rid of some... Oh. Okay, so apparently Solrock has Swap Plus. That's good to know. That's very good to know, actually. Alright, let's do that so it'll combo into the Garchomp. Alright, now we are... Okay. Let's do this. Alright, I think we are in very bad shape at this point because we are in a serious need for the Mega Evolution, so let's do this. Alright, so we're gonna get the Mega Evolution off on Garchomp. Of course, we're probably way too late. And it's not even giving us that many combos, to be honest. I take it back. It's not too bad. Once you get the Mega Evolution off, this stage isn't too bad. Alright, let's do that, and then just... Okay. Well, alright, let's go for the Lando. Maybe we can get a combo... Yeah, there we go. So then we're gonna take down the Solrock. 7 moves remaining, not too bad, I don't think. Hopefully it has decent catchability. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because with that we defeated Solrock. 7 moves remaining, not an S rank. Don't really care about the S ranks here. 13% base, so 41%. I don't hate those odds. I don't hate them. I don't like them, but I don't hate them. My luck is probably, yeah, it's going to break out. So it's going to bring us to 82%. And a super catch power, which means absolutely nothing other than guaranteeing it in a Great Ball. Here's the question. Do I want to spend 2,500 coins when I have main stages to do? Or do I want to... You know what, I'm just gonna catch it. I'll get more coins later. Alright. I could have easily had it for free if we would have just, you know, gone after it again, but with that we have actually captured the Solrock. It has an attack power of 60, the ability Swap Plus, and the rock typing. So, there we go. With that we have Solrock. I don't recommend using your coins on the daily Pokemon because you shouldn't need to. Alright, with that we have some street passes we can pick up. Ooh, a jewel. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool, we got a jewel. Alright. So, it looks like we have Rampardos up. So, let's try this. I'm gonna bring Garchomp, and let's just see what we can do here. Apparently there are rock disruptions. Or block disruptions from what I heard from this. So, I'm actually going to bring Gallade. If I can find it. It's nice they added this little feature right to the top left corner so you can easily navigate through your screen. Makes things a little bit simple for you. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try to beat this thing. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to try the item list. If it doesn't work out, then... I don't know. 20 moves. Here we go. So maybe a disruption delay, because, yeah, it's a lot of blocks. Oh my god, it's a lot of blocks. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, and we're not triggering anything. Wow, we are legitimately not triggering anything. I understand we're only getting 3 in a row. That's really all I can go for right now. Okay. We're gonna trigger something right now, but no, we're not? Wow. And you're gonna get me to... You know what? That's actually good. That is the best thing that could have happened right there. I think that is legitimately the best possible case scenario right there, that we actually got into a board reset. Because now we have the Mega Evolution off, and we just have free range to just do what we gotta do. One of those few times where a board reset is actually really good. Okay. There's no 5 in a row to go for Landorus, so I think I'm gonna have to do this. Just for the combos. Alright, now you're gonna add a bunch of blocks. And you're gonna cover up my Garchomp. That's unfortunate. I need to break some blocks. That worked out. But I still need to break more blocks. So let's do that. That was pretty good, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Alright. We already missed the S rank, but... if we added a +5, we might have actually S ranked this thing. Yeah, +5, we would have S ranked this thing. Maybe we can catch it, though. Of course, I wouldn't really want to rely on a board reset, though. I don't know. +5 moves would have been enough this time. Go figure. I should have added those 5 moves. On the other hand, if we can get a capture here, I'm not going to be too disappointed. So 7 moves, 29%, it's 58 in a Great Ball, so there's absolutely no reason not to go for the Great Ball right here. Unless it stays in the Pokeball. Which it is! Okay, so without we caught Rampardos, I should have gone for that +5 moves. But there we go. There's an attack power of 60, the Rock typing, and the ability Block Smash Plus. With that, we captured Rampardos. I definitely should have gone for a +5 moves there. I am an idiot. But, let's try it again. But this time I'm going to add the +5 moves. Watch us actually not beat it this time. I bet you we don't even beat it this time. Because we're probably not going to get that board reset we got last time. And by probably, I mean, let's face it, we're not getting a board reset this time. I don't get that kind of luck more than once, ever. It just doesn't happen. Now you're gonna add more stuff, okay. Let's break all your blocks. The good thing is, maybe Garchomp can help us get rid of some of those blocks with its Mega ability. Or Mega Effect, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's the Mega Evolution, but you're gonna add more blocks. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate, but it's not something we can't deal with. Alright. Let's do this. You're gonna add more stuff, but we have, like, few blocks on the board right now. Alright, you're gonna add a bunch of more things, blocks. We just need to break them. If we can break them, we're good. Come on. Keep going. Alright. Okay, now, if I go for Garchomp, we need a combo. If I go for Dialga, we also need a combo. The question is, who's going to give us a better combo? I'm going to go for the Garchomp, just because I figured, yeah, okay. There we go. More power and more combo potential, I felt like. Dialga would have broken the blocks, and we probably would have still won there. But with that, we are going to just get the S rank. We're going to just get the S rank. So yeah, +5 moves probably more than enough. Well, not more than enough, but probably what you're going to need. I actually think you might be better off going with like a Steelix Jirachi set. I mean, especially because if you don't have a Candied Garchomp, it won't Mega Evolve fast enough unless you Mega Start, but there's no reason to go for the Mega Start if you can just get a Mega... If you can have the Mega Boost Plus up, then you're probably pretty good. Because as far as I know, I don't think it's a Mega Boost Plus ground type. That's how we unlocked an Expert stage. That's kind of cool, I guess. Guess we'll get to that eventually. And it is... No, I meant to go to Expert. We've unlocked Yan Mega. Okay. Alright, Yan Mega, we'll get there eventually. We'll get there, but why do I keep on going to the special stages? Alright. Okay, next up is Slugma. I'm sure this will be a fun one. Alright. Let's just do it. Let's just do this. Here we go. 15 moves and a lot of smoke. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take my time because I want to see what I'm actually doing. Yeah, I don't even know what to do now. I'm gonna do this. Just because, and I think this should probably get rid of some of the rocks. Hopefully a combo. Now, I think we can actually get the Dragon Talon off. And is there a, yeah, I can do... No, I'm gonna go for the bottom. There's really no good Garchomp combo to go for at the bottom, though. You can go for that. Is there a T-Tar for Garchomp? Or... There is not. Actually, there is. There's that. You're gonna add rocks again. Wow, okay. That's a pain. That's definitely a pain. Alright, let's... Let's just go for the Lando. So there's the Mega Evolution. We have to beat this thing within like 2 more moves if we want the S rank, but we should be able to now we have the Mega Evolution off. In theory. Yeah, I think we can just do that. No, actually, we didn't get very many combos there. Maybe it'd be better if we just use, like, Gengar or something. We're gonna miss the S rank this time! Wow, okay. Okay, game. That's just wrong. That is just wrong. Alright, that should finish it. There we go. 5 moves remaining. Nothing to lose by going for a Great Ball, even though... I don't know what to tell you. Whatever. Let's see if we can catch this thing. Plus 5 moves would be enough. I might just go for the plus 5. If we catch this thing, I'm just gonna go for a plus 5, just because. Alright, we're gonna catch this thing in a Pokeball. I could probably save the 800 coins if we, can do it itemless. But with that, it has an attack power of 30, the ability Sleep Charm, and the Fire typing. It has Sleep Charm? That's interesting. A Fire type with Sleep Charm. That's definitely a thing. Alright, well. Let's do it again, then. This time I'm going to add the 5 moves. I'm probably not going to need it. Actually, I can almost guarantee I'm not going to need the plus 5 moves. I can almost guarantee I don't need it. We're going to get so many Garchomps this time that it's going to be... How did I do that? Yeah, we're going to get so many Garchomps that... We're going to have the Mega Evolution off before you can even think the word Mega Evolution. Or words Mega Evolution. Alright, I think... we can probably... Yeah, we can do that. That'll get us a combo. Not the best combo in the world, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm not too picky. Alright, let's do this, even though that was a horrible move. Actually, it turned out to be as bad as I thought. Wow. Alright, so with that we have the Mega Evolution, so let's, you know, go for the Garchomp. Like I said, this time we didn't need the plus 5 moves, I don't think, this time. Actually, we might have. I might be wrong. No, I'm pretty confident we didn't need it this time, yeah. 12 moves, so 15 moves start. We would have needed 7 then for the S rank. Yeah, we didn't need the plus 5 moves. But you know what? I'm still okay. I'm still okay with it. At least this is more than enough. Plus 5 moves seems more than enough for a lot of these. But with that, we got the S rank on Slugma, so I can't complain. I really can't. So next up we have Perugly. Alright, a fat cat. This looks like it's gonna be just like the Glameow one. I'm gonna try Mega Mewtwo X, since I almost never use it. 8 moves. If we can get the Mega Evolution off, it'll be good. Alright, let's try Itemless. See what we can do. If it doesn't go well, we can always use a plus 5 moves to get the S rank. I don't know. Alright, here we go. You are gonna add blocks. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, you know what? Mewtwo, can you swap them? You're not going to. Great. Just great. We're not getting rid of those blocks, are we? Why can't I have nice things? Alright, let's... Alright, break some of those blocks. There's the Mega Evolution, though I don't think it was fast enough. Yeah, okay, this thing adds blocks every move. Alright, well. We're gonna miss the S rank. Yeah, we already missed the S rank. But we can still win. In fact, I think we will. Wow, okay, this is what I call bad luck. Alright. Break some of those blocks, now Mewtwo can just have a field day. Alright, so then we're gonna take down the Perugly. If I would have gotten some block smashes off, we probably would have had a lot better combos and might have actually gotten the S rank there. But a plus 5 moves, I think, should be more than enough for the S rank. Because if you can beat this thing otherwise, then getting the S rank with the plus 5 should be more than enough. So let's see if we can actually catch this thing. It's going to have a catch ability that's quite low, 17%, but I have nothing to lose by throwing Great Ball at it, so 34%, which isn't horrible. Actually, it's pretty bad, but 1 in 3! 1 in 3 times it'll work. 1 in 3 times it'll work. And you're going to run away because this fat cat apparently knows how to run. Apparently this fat cat has been working out. I don't know how it has, but, you know, somehow it just, you know, it must have seen food and just started running the other direction. Toward the food, that is. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, let's try again against this thing. I am going to use the plus 5 moves this time because I do want to get the S rank. Maybe Gengar would work out better, but I don't know. Either way, here we go. Here we go. 8 moves. Probably not going to need I'm not going to need it this time, but alas. Alright, Gallade, come through, please. Gallade, why can't you come through for me? Gallade just couldn't come through. Okay, well. That time Gallade is, because we got a 4 in a row, but we're not going to get a good enough combo to get the Mega Evolution. This stage is actually pretty bad if you can't trigger a block smash and get enough combos. This stage is horrible. Because this thing does combos and does disruptions every turn, but once you get the Mega Evolution off, you're in pretty good shape. For the most part. Alright, can we get a, Alright, we're gonna Pummel Boost, but I feel like the Pummel Boost actually works against, I feel like it must be Karma. that when we get a pummel boost or whatever, or a pyre boost or whatever, anytime, I end up getting no combos. Oh my god, I'm not even... Oh my goodness, I can't even get a break this time. Wow, okay, we're gonna get a minimal catchability this time. Because we are gonna beat this. We would have lost without the +5. You need to trigger those block smashes right away if you wanna be able to beat this thing. We used the +5 moves and we still didn't get the S rank because you would have otherwise lost. That is RNG at its best. If you don't get combos and block smashes off on the first move, you're in trouble. Alright, 11%. Nothing to lose with the Great Ball, but 22%, is it even worth it? Because I already know there's no way it stays in that ball. 1 and 5. Actually, between 1 and 4 and 1 and 5. I'm not throwing 2 Great Balls at this thing. Don't stay in the ball. I want my money back. Break out, Perugly. Yeah, okay, I'm not throwing 3 Great Balls at this thing. We're gonna try this again, but this time we're gonna get the S rank, because I already know we're getting an S rank this time. Because this fat cat can only annoy me so much. I mean, before even facing it today, it's already one of my least favorite Pokemon. So it's not like I had any high expectations for this thing. But come on. Alright, now I think we are in good shape this time. Are you kidding me? We didn't even get the Mega Evolution off? Really? Alright, I need to get the Mega Evolution off. Can we get a Pummel Boost into it? We're not even getting a Pummel Boost into it. Okay, well, Gallade, I need you to come through for me. If you don't, then I am gonna lose. If you do, I might lose. Yeah, Gallade's just not coming through for me. On the bright side, we should at least be able to beat it this time. Yeah, we're gonna get the S rank this time. In fact, we would have missed the S rank by 1 move if we didn't go for the +5. There is so much luck involved in this, it is crazy. But it's kind of like a Safari. So, I mean like a typical Safari. This is probably one of those situations where Mega Mewtwo X actually is pretty good, although, once again, I think Gengar might have actually done well here. I definitely should have gone for the Gengar, like I did with the Glameow, I think. Alright, well, we're gonna get a catchability of 29%, so 58% in a Great Ball. I'm willing to go for that. Because at least it's better than a coin toss. So stay in the ball, come on. Come on, you fat cat. Stay in the ball, fat cat. Stay in the ball. It's cozy in there. You can relax because, you know... Okay. Either way, without me to get the S rank. And the capture. So it has an attack power of 60, the ability power of 4, and the normal typing. So this thing is practically useless because it isn't even a power of 4+. It only has the normal typing, which, I mean, I guess you can use that with Arceus, but... what good is a attack power of 60 gonna do, even on a normal team, when you have, like, Regigigas, you have Blissey, Snorlax, Licky. What are you gonna do with a Perugly? Did I call it Glameow? I don't even know. Perugly. And Perugly is just pure ugly. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, well, with that we can go check in, which is kinda nice. I guess get some of those coins back. And today's prize for checking in. Alright, we got 10 hearts. Nice. Okay, it's a good thing I spent a bunch of my hearts then. Alright, good thing I dug into those residual hearts then. So I guess next time, we're going to be going after Natu. And I guess, potentially the next daily Pokemon. Which I'm assuming is Lunatone, given that we just took on Solrock. So yeah, I'm going to take my time with these main stages. I'm not going to go through them too quickly. I'm sorry to those of you who really wanted me to just, speed through these, but I have to coin grind. I gotta get some coins back. We have that weekend Meowth coming up, so I might actually try that. I might spend one of my jewels on getting an extra few attempts so I can get coins a lot more efficiently. And if I can get a bunch of coins, I might actually record an episode this weekend before the next daily stage comes out. It all depends. It depends on time, a bunch of things, but we still do have these main stages, and so far these stages aren't too bad. I am always happy to see stages that don't require you to spend a bunch of coins. I'm not a fan of those stages like the, like Roserade, Deoxys, even Sliggoo, and Vivillon, where they're like, it might be possible to beat them itemless, but it's almost impossible to S-rank them itemless. In fact, I'm venturing to say it's probably impossible to S-rank Deoxys itemless. If you can do that, if you can S-rank Deoxys itemless, then by all means prove me wrong. I'd be happy to be proven wrong about that, but either way, I'm happy to see these kind of stages. With Perugly, once again, you might be able to take care of that with Gengar. Who knows? That said, next time we are going to be going after Natu either way, so not to leave you hanging, but I'll see you next time. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.